Hello everybody, how are you? Today, we're gonna be doing something fun. I had an idea. It landed on me like a large piano, you know, like in the cartoons. A few months ago, I tried a video where I tried your laziest meals. You guys loved it. You absolutely loved it. Then I've started doing your vegan girl dinners. Love it. Seem to still be loving it. And as you probably know if you've been watching my videos for a while, I've ranked everything vegan at Trader Joe's that they've come up with so far. I thought, why don't I put all of that together and show you my laziest Trader Joe meals? So I thought, I'm lazy, you're lazy, we're lazy. Let's lean into it and let me show you some of the Trader Joe meals that I make. Now pretty much all of these are like 5 ingredients or less. You can add more to everything. Knowing me, a lot of these come with a little asterisk that says she probably adds tofu to this because she's always trying to get protein. I wanna try this out. I wanna see what you guys think, and hopefully you'll find this helpful because we all just deserve to do a little less right now if we can. Since I have a borderline Rain Man encyclopedic knowledge of all things vegan Trader Joe's, just due to my field research and all of the ranking videos, some of these actually came out of the vegan ranking videos when I'd have leftovers and I'd be like, what do I do with these? Because I wouldn't normally buy them. And then I found things to do with them that I really like that are fun. So for starters, we're gonna start out with a delicious dumpling soup with soup dumplings. I don't know about you, but I love dumplings and I love soup. Like I love soup, and fall is upon us. I don't need it to be fall though. It could be the hottest day of the summer. It could be 111 degrees and I will be eating soup. Probably. I'm a soup girl and I'm proud of it. This is what we're gonna do. These are the ingredients that you need. We're gonna use these soup dumplings, miso ginger broth, the Trader Joe's Chili Crunch chili oil. You may be thinking, this is not Trader Joe's chili oil. I know this isn't the Trader Joe's one, but they do have one. I ran out because I've been using it a lot. Okay, so this one is aided by this Erin O'Brien. Her version, you see her? There she is. Her version is not vegan, but she's onto something. What I was doing before was I was heating up the miso ginger broth in a pan, and then I would microwave these and I'd put them in because I didn't know if they wouldn't be good if they weren't steamed. I should have known that they probably would, but I didn't know and I was scared. She heats hers up in the microwave. If we want to be super, super lazy, you can do that. And we can do that. We can try it right now, as a matter of fact. I say, why not? Literally, pour this in a bowl. What a concept. I love this broth. It is so delicious and refreshing. All right, this is going into the microwave for 2 minutes. We're gonna be using green onions. Yes, from Trader Joe's. We'll just take off the end, compost it. That's all the prep work that needs to be done. Now, if you wanna add in some minced garlic, or you wanna add in some minced ginger, or you wanna add in some diced tofu, all of those things can happen. You are in control. But if I'm going fast and loose and dirty, then we're just keeping it how it is right now. I don't know what that lady's talking about. These definitely need more than 2 minutes. I'm gonna put these in for 2 more minutes. Her microwave also looked low-key like a spaceship, so maybe hers is just built different. I have this roasted garlic oil that I keep in the fridge. I roasted garlic and then I put the roasted garlic in oil. Plain and simple, put it in this container and then I put it in the fridge. And I like to take a spoonful out and put it in everything. I'm gonna add a little spoonful of this to my bowl. I just bit it into one of the dumplings and it was still not fully cooked. It was a little frozen in the middle. I added another minute. We're at 4.5 minutes. I still would take it out halfway and stir it so that they get evenly cooked. And then I think that should be good. Again, you can just do this on the stovetop. I almost feel like that's just gonna be easier just for you to figure it out. Oh boy, oh, that is hot, but it's very cute. All right, so we've got our little guys. Now we're gonna add our green onion, beautiful. And we're just gonna add in our chili oil, the crunch. That looks really good. All right, here we go. Give her a little stir. And you can add soy sauce, you can add rice wine vinegar. Let me try the broth. Oh my God, it's so good just on its own. The broth is delicious. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So comforting and so needed. Oh my God, this is delicious. It's got a nice kick to it from the chili oil. It's got a nice crunch to it from the green onion and then the actual like crunch from the chili crunch stuff. This is delicious. Love it. All right, well, that's our first one. Off to a delicious, lazy start. Let's move on to the next. Hi, I realized I want to rank my own recipes on a lazification scale. On a scale from 1 to 10, how lazy is it? That's like a 9.6 out of 10. And the cleanup is minimal to almost non-existent. For our next one, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna be making some vegan chorizo
Tacos.
So for this one, we just need the Trader Joe's vegan chorizo, some parsley. Well, they would use cilantro. I'm using parsley because I hate cilantro. Some lime, and then guac or avocado, whichever you prefer to do. I also got this mango pineapple pico de gallo and a tortilla, and that's it. I hate this part. This part right here, cue the Wilhelm scream. Nobody wants to see that. Call that the creepy knee of the chorizo. I'm gonna make half of this here log so I have it around to make tacos whenever I want. Because then it's beyond a lazy meal, it's a lazy lifestyle. That's an upgrade. What we need to do here is heat up our chorizo over the stovetop. I'm going to toss my chorizo in there, enough for like 1 or 2 tacos. I'm gonna slice up this avocado. You can use guac. You don't have to use avocado, then you don't have to cut it and scoop it out. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and doing things that make you feel good, because times are weird right now. Everybody could do with a little extra kindness, and you can be a person who gives someone one of those moments. Like, smile at someone, even if they don't smile back, even if they think you're creepy. That happens to me all the time. I smile at people, I just say hi when I'm walking by, and sometimes they just pretend they didn't hear me, and other times they say, oh, good morning, and then that's nice for both of us. But most importantly, just know that you're doing great. Just keep doing your best. The most responsible thing we can do is take care of ourselves so that we can help take care of others. And hopefully we can get to a place where we don't feel like pulling our hair out every day. Just me? No, I didn't think so. This is a perfect avocado. Here's another thing you could do for yourself. Enjoy the little things in life. Look at this avocado. Let's give it a round of applause. That's not a given in life. Now we're just gonna assemble. I started listening to an audiobook called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. I feel like it distilled wisdom from like 5 really smart, interesting, kind, cool people, and then presented it in a book. So that makes this 5 ingredients. I'm obsessed. Oh my God. The chorizo is like salty, a little spice to it, just a little. Then you get the nice creaminess from the avocado. And then the pico de gallo is giving some nice sweet and tanginess. And of course the lime juice. This one is a non-negotiable. I'm gonna say lazification rating on this one. I'll give it an 8.7. Still pretty lazy. That's 3 servings. That's 24 grams protein just from the chorizo. We're gonna have to continue tomorrow because the sun is fading. I'm gonna enjoy my little meal here, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Now, it's one thing to have a lazy meal, but what about having your groceries picked, packed, and delivered right to your door? And not only that, but all of your weekly meals planned for you. If that sounds good to you, you need to check out the sponsor of today's video, Hungry Root. Hungry Root is the easiest way to eat healthy. They're like your personal shopper and nutritionist, all wrapped into one. And they make it so you don't have to think, and I love not thinking. All you have to do to get started with Hungry Root is fill out a brief questionnaire, which will sort of let them know what you're interested in, what your goals are, what you like, first of all. And you can even go in and customize your own shopping list every month or whenever you have them delivered. Like if there's some products you really love, you wanna make sure you get, you can let them know. If there's stuff you're not as crazy about, you let them know, you'll never get it again. I love it because I discover new plant-based brands that I wouldn't normally know about. Some of the Hungry Root items are just staples to me now. The cucumber black bean salad is like, it's up there. I love that thing so much. Almost all of Hungry Root's meals can be made in 15 minutes or less. Now you can take advantage of this exclusive offer. All you have to do is scan the QR code or click the link in my description and use my code MERLE. And for a limited time, you'll get 40% off of your first box with Hungry Root. Plus, you'll get a free item in every box for life. Thanks again, Hungry Root. Now let's get back to the video. It's a new day and we've got 2 more solid Trader Joe's lazy vegan meals that we're gonna cover. The first one we're gonna do here is just like a delicious Arabiata pasta. We're going to be using one of these, eggplant with tomatoes and onion. It's incredibly delicious. It's like deceptively delicious. It looks like a bunker meal, but in fact, it just tastes like restaurant quality flavor. I don't know how else to put it. It's just like an incredible flavor bomb. We're going to use their frozen Arabiata, which is delicious. The tomato sauce that they use for that is unparalleled. So normally I would use the Trader Joe's meatballs, but they're not carrying them right now. So instead, I'm gonna use their beefless crumble, which I don't usually use, but I wanted a little extra protein in this one. And the rest is easy, just red pepper flakes, nutritional yeast. I'm going to cook the beefless crumble first, and then we'll just toss the Arabiata right in there with it once it's like crisped up. Once we add our pasta in and it's all simmered up and delicious, that's when we're gonna add this eggplant and tomato and onion thing. This is seriously just, like, you could add this to just about anything. Okay, so it is all put together and beautiful. I got it all dressed up. I got a little parsley on there to make it feel kind of fancy. Let's give this a try, even though I already know how good it is. That is insane. This tastes like a $24 pasta dish. Smoky roasted eggplant flavor it's like a drug. It is so incredible. It really builds out any sauce or anything that you add it to. It's just like lifting and elevating the dish so much. Look, there's like whole pieces of eggplant in here too. It's no joke. It's like, oh, it just tastes expensive is the best way I could describe. This is incredible. I need to stop myself from eating it because I have another one to make. If you're hosting and you're anxious about it, like you need to make dinner for people that are non-vegan, make this. Like if you don't know how to cook, like it's seriously, they're gonna be like, holy, like how did you do? They will ask you how you made it. And then you're gonna have to come clean or you're gonna have to make something up. I'd give it like an 8.9 on the lazification scale because like really you just toss everything in one pot. You don't even have to really boil, you don't even boil water for the pasta. The beefless crumbles really build this out just for more protein. That tastes expensive and now I feel wealthy. Thank you so much and you're welcome. So we got one more. Let's get into it because otherwise I'm gonna get full because I just ate way more of this than I was supposed to. Okay, so for this last one, we are going to be making something with a fan favorite and one of my favorites, which is the beefless bulgogi. I love beefless bulgogi. I always have this in my freezer. 16 grams of protein for 1/3 of a package. Honestly, I almost always eat the entire thing, which now that I'm looking at how much sodium it has, I'm like, oh Jesus, I need to be careful with that. So we're gonna be making like a delicious rice bowl with this, and just to make it even easier, because rice takes a long time, especially if you're doing it the best way, which is in a rice cooker, which is what I would normally do. I'm gonna be using this, which is this like multi-grain blend with vegetables, just to give it a little bit more oomph and to build it out a little bit more. Now, Trader Joe's has a slew of different like frozen grains, or you can have their frozen brown rice, you could use their frozen white rice, you could use their frozen fried rice, their frozen cauliflower fried rice, whatever you want to do. I'm doing this one because it has like a bunch of stuff that just makes my life easier and builds this out more. This is super simple. We're just gonna, once again, saute everything together. Just put it all in the pan and call it a day. But I'm gonna start with the beefless bulgogi. What I like to do with this is I like to put the whole thing in the pan and then I pour a little water over it to help sort of defrost it a little bit. And I add some oil in there as well. So saute that up because I like to cover up the bulgogi and really like, just to speed along the cooking process because it's usually frozen into a block. So let's do that right now. And I'm also gonna add some of Trader Joe's frozen broccoli in here too, just to have even more vegetables and a little more greenery. So when I make this, I'll just add the frozen broccoli in there as well. So this has got some nice protein in it. It's got some greens in it. It's got some grains in it. It's got broccoli. That's the greens, I guess. Whatever. It's got lots in it. So this is a nice, pretty complete meal that can also be made in under 10 minutes. And I'm just saying, it also kind of feels, it's giving restaurant. It's pleasing to look at, let's just say. That's the thing about these that I really like and why I wanted to make this video is like, life can be overwhelming. Everything going on in the world can be overwhelming. Sometimes you just deserve to have something really delicious that doesn't take a lot of effort and doesn't cost a lot of money. And ideally, if you can also make it healthy or like nourishing or energizing, that's a big win. So this one might be the healthiest one of all the ones that we've tried. Granted, I suppose all of them include some sort of fake meat, which you can omit if you want to. You don't have to have that. I use tofu a lot of the time, but I feel like I use tofu so much that I actually kind of avoided that for this video randomly. Although I think there might be tofu in the soup dumpling. So that's my little spiel. Let's just take a bite. I already know it's gonna be delicious. Delicious. What more can I say? It's scrumptious. It's nice to get some like added fiber from like barley. It's got whole grain rice in here. The green onion gives it a nice little kick of flavor. That's delightful. If you haven't tried the beefless bulgogi yet, what are you doing? You could just have the beefless bulgogi with a side of white rice. If you have leftover white rice, like, I think you can microwave the bulgogi too if you don't want to do it over the stove top, if you want to be even lazier. So that's dealer's choice. I'll leave that up to you. But anyway, this is just, it just has a lot going for it and minimal cleanup again. I don't know, it's just really good. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how much variety there can be in these meals, and let me know what your laziest Trader Joe meal is. And then, you know what we could do? We could make a video about it where I try all of your laziest Trader Joe meals. I hope you guys are having a good time. If you want to see more of these, let me know. I know a lot of people like Trader Joe's. I could also do them more seasonally, like for the fall time, or if I could do a high protein one, whatever you want. So just let me know. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice day. I hope you do something nice for yourself today. And just know I'm out here rooting for you, cheering you on. I'm gonna go. Have a great day. Ciao for now. See you in the next one.